finally arrived, the start of the €1 million guaranteed main event. Day 1A saw 231 players take their seats here at the Full Tilt Poker Village. Familiar faces from home soil and indeed from far and wide could be seen. Players like Martin Zadenia, Max Silver, Roy Brindley, Dave Masters, Conor McElhenney and Daniel Anderson. We caught up with Mick McCluskey at end of play. Now I'm with the man, the hat, the legend, Mick McCluskey. How are you doing, Mick?
Still there.
He's still there.
Struggling a little bit now, but yeah, it's been a roller coaster day, you know.
Yeah, I saw your name going up and down the chip counts like a yo-yo.
Yeah, I got off to a real good start. I mean, the first couple of levels, I had great hands. I've made quads. I made a straight flush. I flopped a full house with pocket queens, you know. But of course, at those levels, you don't really get paid too much, you know, if somebody else has a hand. So, yeah, I chipped up nicely, but you're never going to get a big pot in level 1 and 2, really.
So you used up all your luck too soon, was that it?
It seems that way, yeah.
Okay.
I did have a bit of luck later when I pushed when I've raised pre-flop with a 6-8 suited. Hit a pair of sixes with a flush draw. So I bet it and some guy moves all in with top pair. I know I'm beat, but I got a gamble with him, so it worked out. I made 2 pair. I missed my flush, but I made 2 pair. So
I think international players are used to that saying, I got to gamble with them.
yeah. Well, I had a lot of outs, as to say.
Liv Barry was one of the casualties of Day 1A and will not be part of the 74 returning on Day 2. She spoke to us after play had wrapped up. I managed to grab you away from the foosball.
Yes, you did. You just cost me a game. I was in full hustling flow at the time. I had Rob Young. I got him to lay me 1.5 to 1, him 2-handed versus my 1 hand. And I actually think that was a fairly decent price.
Was it really impressive?
I won, so I'm happy. But then he was ready. He was like, rematch. I was like, okay, let's go. And then you dragged me here. So
Sorry, but you know, I want to get in there too. Not for a match against you though. I'd never survive it. But you know, you're doing well in the entertainment marquee. What about in the poker marquee?
I just busted. Yeah, I busted like half an hour ago. Last level of the day. I didn't play very well actually. The last level. I'm a little annoyed at myself.
Okay, well I hope to see you in there hustling still. And you know, there's plenty more games. You know, are you good at pool?
I'm not. I'm horrible at pool. I'm alright at Connect 4. Had a go at that. Can't find anyone to play for money though.
Okay.
But foosball, people are actually throwing the money around a little bit. So.
Okay, well I better not keep you then.
Yeah, let me go.
Okay, I'm keeping her from winning. Among those leading the way, however, is Irishman Mark Spellman, who ended the day with 140,000 in chips. Mark Spellman, not too shabby there.
No, I got pretty lucky in the last level.
Okay.
So I did. I just limped under the gun with pocket 2s with 1 hand, and it was a good few callers. And I just came down at ace 10 2 flop.
Okay.
So I checked and a guy bet in and I re-raised him and he called. 2 came on the turn. So
Wow.
I checked again and he checked. A queen on the river, so I just said I'd put out a 10k bet.
Okay.
He min raised me, so I'm sitting there, yippee, like, can I get it all in? I'm wondering here. So I go all in and then he goes into the tank and he calls me, but he happens to have turned the house on the river.
Ouch.
So unlucky for him, but as then it says, only one of us could be lucky in that situation.
Oh, wow.
And thankfully it was me.
Review?